So we're back now. We missed some sound, and so now we're back now recording. This is now the evening session of November 8, 2014 Q&A session. Why is it that I do not have the awareness of I'm pure soul? But when you hurt somebody, are you not aware that file 1 hurt the other person? Therefore, you have to make Bhanu do Pratikraman. And you have to have the awareness that nobody should be hurt at home. You should just, with people outside the home, you're very good. But with, begin with the home. Make sure that do not hurt anyone at home. Remain positive. Should you not see the positive of everyone in your home, that they allow you to come here, they earn money for you, they bring money for you so that you can have food in the home. You see, can you not decide that you can have this, you will not hurt anyone? Then if you hurt anyone in the home, then you have to sit down for 1 hour and do pratikraman. Ye Dada Bhagwan, please grant me the energy not to hurt anyone. And then it is, you can train, and then the Pratavidhi, that is through this mind, speech and body, let no living being be hurt in this world. Instead of in this world, instead of say in this home, just substitute through my mind, speech and body, let no one be hurt in this home. For today, you see, take one step by step. You see, just slow. But I get tired. I did so much pratikram. I get, just ask for the energies from Dada, and you'll get it. And when I do prayers of Lord Simandar, then there were all kinds of subtle phenomenon of little kind of spots of saffron on my Lord Simandar. That means that the Lord is happy with you. That's all. Very good. But make sure that you do not hurt anyone in the family, right? Now the next one is Induben Parmar. Q&A sessions, Janmajayanti 107, November 8th, 2014, evening session. Summary going on right now. We have had some interruptions in this live voiceover. What is the difference between Chit and Vrutti, Chitta Vrutti? Chit means the ego has got a vision that I am Vasandas. That is ego is a vision too. If it is wrong vision, then it is called mithya drashti. Then it wants to have pleasure in sex, pleasure in pride and respect, pleasure in money, etc., in status. So the ego of the chit has got a little belief, and therefore it has got a vision. Therefore it goes around when it hears that other people are having fun with sex, so I want to have fun with sex, etc. And so it kind of wants it, because it is a wrong vision. It is the vision, and therefore because the vision is wrong, it goes in wrong directions. And then does the pure chit, does it take us to the S capital self? When the Shuddha Chit is verily the pure soul only. When all the wrong beliefs of the ego go away, then the purity of the Chit has happened. You see, and that happens in the Gnan Vidhi, does it not? Is your question Gnata Drashta and Paramanand? Gnata, knower, seer, and absolute. Yesterday. Okay. Yes. Okay, so it was from yesterday. When it is mailed, you see, by the time it comes, knower, seer, and absolute bliss. And what is the difference between that and knowledge, vision, and conduct? The knower sees that which is to be seen, known through its knowledge. The knower sees that which is to be known through knowledge. The seer sees that which is to be seen through its vision. When one remains the knower and the seer, that is called the conduct, and the result of that is bliss only. Being the knower and the seer is called the conduct only. And the right vision, right knowledge, right vision is I'm pure soul conviction. And then when there is awareness that that this is wrong, that if that it is happening to file 2 and it's not happening to me, the pain, then the ego gets destroyed. So the awareness of the line of demarcation is called the right awareness. So when right vision and right awareness leads to right experience, that is the S capital self, and that is the experience of the self. And so so then when one is in the experience of self, if somebody hurts or insults that person, there is not the slightest effect to the thing. That means the conduct has arisen, therefore, you see. Jai Sachidanand. Now we're going to take a break here now. So there is a break coming up. And in the break, some announce being made. And Shuddha will be back with you again in a little while to continue the voiceover of this morning session for USA between 9:30 and noon. We still have another hour and a half left. So, Jai Sachidanand, highest namaskars to the Mahatmas who are listening to this. Tomorrow is Gnan Vidhi. So, this is the video on the Gnan Vidhi now. Gnan Vidhi, the understanding of the Gnan Vidhi. Your face has captivated me. I have wandered a lot. The whole world has wandered around and has become tired, and therefore this path is for that. What is Gnan Vidhi? It is who am I? Is to know whom I am. Knowledge. With the current knowledge we have is worldly knowledge. That he is my brother, he is my son, he is my daughter, he is my doctor, etc. That is relative knowledge. It's through the relative knowledge there is pleasure and pain. Why should one take Gnan or Gnan Vidhi? This is a very beautiful hall. But when you go outside, but if there is no light in this hall, will you not collide with all the chairs as you try to get out amongst thousands of these people? Even though your eyes are good, you do not have the light, do you? But even if there is a little bit light, will you not be able to get out of this hall without colliding with anyone? So all pains in life are due to collisions of the egos with others. And once you have the light, then you will be able to extricate yourself and move without hurting others. You will be able to get out of this worldly life without colliding or getting stuck with anyone. How is Gnan Vidhi attained? When you have the living Gnani and then Atma, then you will realize that I am not Hariram, but I am pure soul. I am not Nada, but I am pure soul. And then there will be peace, anger, greed, deceit, and pride will not be able to overtake you or have any effect on you. What do I need to have because I'm going to take Gnan tomorrow? What shall we pay you for it? You say this Gnan is invaluable. There is nothing you can pay for this Gnan. So that is why we do not have any give or take here. You cannot pay for that which is invaluable. There is no value to it. You just come here with your intentions, with your true love and heart, bhav, and then and you see once you attain it, you will enter moksha very fast. All karma will be over. Whatever you will receive will be of your soul only and nothing else. And I will be remain in the soul only. Let us. And what do we have to do? And now let us see what we need to pay attention to when we are. You need to be 18 years old or 18 years old or older. Deepakbhai said 16. So anyway, yeah, just outside on the counters, you will have to fill in a form outside when you come outside. You have to write down your name, address, phone number in clear handwriting. Those who have received Gnan before, they don't need to fill up the form. And they can still take part in the Gnan Vidhi. For tomorrow's Gnan Vidhi, today you can fill in your forms today. And then as soon as you fill in the form, you will be given a Charan Vidhi book and a photograph. And after that, you come, enter in the satsang, and there is a special area where you can sit down, because those who are taking the Gnan Vidhi for the first time, the whole Gnan Vidhi process takes 2.5 to 3 hours. Tomorrow there is Gnan Vidhi. There are 3 divisions. First part is there is a surrender Vidhi, the Samarpan Vidhi, where you are surrendering all your ignorance, attachment, illusory attachment, karma. And then in the second half, it's a 1 hour, you have the separation of the self from the non-self. You see, this is the original experiment of Gnani Purush Dadashri. And we make you recite those sentences. And then the third division is you are given to understand the 5 agnas. It is not a law, it is not a fixed commandment, etc. These are the keys to remain in the awareness of the self. Yes, so how if you remain use the 5 agnas, you will be remaining as a self, and you will be able to finish all the karma that have been are discharging without creating new charge in the command. This is not a sect. This is not a place where you're going to run away from your current guru, etc. This is not a place where there is any exchange of money, etc. Yeah, after understanding 5 agnas exactly, you will be able to then apply Gnan in your life. So therefore, give yourself time for these 5 agnas. You see. Yesterday I took Nanvidhi that I feel so good that I feel that I'm pure soul, that I will be with Dada for my entire life. These are all in Hindu. There is in Hindi. There is been a tremendous change in my life, and my life has changed through this Gnan that you have given me. I would not be here. As soon as since I received your Gnan and I started listening to your satsang, since then I feel that I feel like I have received everything in this universe. Why would I go for 3 years? Everybody, I was in satsang, then I was in satsang, everybody was asking me, but from tomorrow I will say, yes, I have taken Gnan, you see. So this is the dadabhagwan.org, which is the main website which shows everything. Okay, now I'll take a little break. I'll be back. Shuddha will be back, not translating this one. Okay.
दादाश्री की मिश्रा में रहकर पूज्य नीलिमा और पूज्य दीपक भाई ने अपने विज्ञान को समझा, अनुभव किया और लाखों प्रश्नोत्तरी सत्संगों द्वारा ये विज्ञान लोगों तक पहुंचाया है। इन सत्संगों की वीसीडी और डीवीडी उपलब्ध है। मंथली मैगजीन दादावाणी हर एक अंक में इस खास विषय पर विस्तृत समझ। इसके अलावा दादावाणी में आपको अन्य जानकारी जैसे भविष्य में आयोजित होने वाले पूज्य दीपक भाई के सत्संग और विश्व भर में कई टीवी चैनल में प्रसारित होने वाले सत्संगों की जानकारी, पुस्तकें, वीसीडी डीवीडी और दादावाणी गुजराती, अंग्रेजी और हिंदी भाषा में है, जो कि आप इस स्टॉल पर से प्राप्त कर सकेंगे।
Call from New York. Call.
જસુભાઈ નવાવાડ, હિતેશ પટેલ,
Call
માળી
from
મુકેશ.
New York. Call.
એટલે પતી ગયું ને? અનુષા જયપુર, બાબુભાઈ ડી પટેલ, હલો અંદરના એટલે ફાઇલ 1 के साथ तो 5 आज्ञा सेट करो, वट एवर हैपन हुआ तो न्याय एक्सेप्ट करो, फाइल है संभाव से निकाल करना है, किसी का दोष नहीं, निर्दोष है, हमें एडजस्टमेंट लेना है। तो ये तो 5 आज्ञा यूज करोगे, डबल ए डबल बी यूज करोगे, मित्रों के दृष्टि अप्लाई करोगे तो अपने आप सिचुएशन एक्सेप्ट होके ही रहेगी। एक्सेप्ट की बुद्धि को एक्सेप्ट नहीं होती, ऐसे उसने क्यों किया, हर दखल मध्य चालू हो जाती, मगर हुआ तो करेक्ट, दखल ही नहीं। जितनी आज्ञा में रहोगे, 5 आज्ञा डबल ए डबल बी निर्दोष दृष्टि, तो फिर भीतर मजबूत खड़ा होगा ही नहीं। तो उसका लिस्ट बनाओ, एक एक को सॉल्व करो। एक व्यक्ति के लिए कितने ओपिनियन है, 5-10 लिस्ट बनाओ, एक एक को ज्ञान से सॉल्व करके डिसॉल्व करो। क्योंकि अल्टीमेट नॉलेज हमें मिल गया है, 5 आज्ञा डबल ए डबल बी निर्दोष पुरावा, वही उपाय है। क्योंकि हमारी द्विधा क्यों होती है, तो अज्ञानता से द्विधा होती है, ज्ञान से तो समाधान मिलेगा। हर समय, हर क्षेत्र, हर निमित्त में, हर संजोग में भीतर में समाधान मिले, ऐसा ही हमारा ज्ञान है। और दखल बुद्धि की है हमारे, बुद्धि के पास आर्ग्यूमेंट है, ऐसे उसने क्यों किया, मैंने इतना क्यों, वो क्यों ऐसे करता है, अपेक्षा कितनी हम सॉल्व करते फिर भी क्यों अपेक्षा रखते, ये बुद्धि की दखल है। हमें समझना चाहिए कि हिसाब बांधा है, करार बांध लिया है, करार पूरा करना ही पड़ेगा। संभाव से निकाल करेंगे, नया बिगड़ना बंद हो जाएगा, पुराना खत्म होएगा। आज्ञा में रहकर ही पूरा हो सकता है। समझ में आया? बोलो पूनम। સાવડિયા મજૂરી. હલો બોલો. ના તો અત્યારે બાબુભાઈને ગુસ્સો આવે, તમને અંદર ગમે પૂછે ને, આ ખોટું થઈ ગયું લાગે ને, એનામાં જુદાપણું. જુદાપણું એટલે આમ દેખાવાનું નથી કે પેલો ઊભો છે ત્યાં નહીં દેખાય. દોષથી જુદા પડ્યા એમ નામ જુદાપણા નહીં કરવા.
So we're back now.
દોષ બુદ્ધિમાં થાય છે.
And join you in a minute here.
ઊંધો ચાલે છે, સારો નથી,
The
ઊંધું બતાવે. એટલે આપણે કહે છે કામ બાબુભાઈ ઊંધું જુઓ છો, તમે એના જ્ઞાતા થયા એ જ આત્મા.
when you talk to Babubai and say, why are you saying the knower of the self is the Atma, the self, the knower of the small SLF, it has started, right? A little bit. Do you think that you might sometimes speak hurtful language, speech to anybody? And when you become aware that you have hurt somebody through your words, that means that is the prajna that has awakened within you. That is the one who you are. And then you need to really find out in what way you are separate. And then when you have thoughts of sex, then it is happening through the mind. When you see scenes of sex, that is a part of the chit that is wandering. But you see, and then when you see faults of others, that is the role of the intellect, etc., then you can say that is the shop of Babubai, that is the shop of Uva, that is, you see, Babubai is separate, Uva is separate, and you are the pure soul. That is the awareness of who you are. I have taken Gnan 7 years ago. I do have Dada and Deepakbhai in my dream. And then once in my own dream, I saw you, and then I felt that whatever you are saying, that is who I am. And I don't know whether to have you or Dadashri in my Nididhyasana. It says, we're part of the Sohim family also. You see? You see? When you have even the little baby, initially it is okay, but then later on you will have the ultimate Nididhyasana. It is part of the same family only, and later on you will come to the ultimate Nididhyasana, which is of the formless one, you see. Chit means, Chit only sees what it has seen. And then what about the imaginations of the Chit? That means it is part of the intellect. You see, it is, you can only, the Chit and ego cannot do any new imagination. It is all of the past life effect only. If you had not seen it in this life, you may have seen it in the previous life, but it is for the same thing. Whereas prajna is the new thing. Prajna lets you see the non-self and the self. Sometimes I talk about certain things. You say imagination is part of intellect, whereas Chit is what you have seen. But sometimes when I have never been to a place, but I can describe a place. It is all part of what you have known or seen, is the answer. The Chit has got pure and impure Chit. All that which brings it towards the self, it is called pure Chit and Shuddha Chit, whereas the one that goes away from you, it is called Ashuddha Chit. Find out that Chit Vrutti belongs to the Hitesh, belongs to the body complex. If you remain in the pure soul, and then as you come, the awakened one, come into the Swabhav, Atma Swabhav, the nature of the self, the state of the self, then you can see those Chit Vruttis, and therefore by seeing them, then you'll be able to come. When the Chit is stuck to that which is part of the scene, and when you see that, then it will come back, it will release and come back to you, who you are. We can see that through knowledge you can see that this is Gnani and that it is not, it is useless. When you see anything through the Gnan, G capital, that this is simply to be known only, not to be suffered, then you will become free from it, you see. It is on the basis of wrong belief, the Chit Vrittis go outside. On the basis of the right belief, which is the S capital self, the Chit Vrittis come home. And then what are the knots? The knots are that when it gets spoiled a lot after going there, then it is called ghat or tuber. So the upyog of the chit, the use of the chit could be for the work of chit is when the chit becomes pure, then the knowledge and vision becomes pure, and therefore the phases of the experience increases. On the S capital self, experience increases, the degrees of the S capital self increase, and therefore you become the pure soul. That is who you are. That is who you. That is called Shuddha Chitta. You understand? What is the Chitta Dasha, state of the Gnani? The Gnani is constantly in front of the soul only. Dadashri says, my eyes sees you, but I continue to see my soul only, that is all. I don't see anything else, I see the self only. When we understand what the other person is trying to say or do, then sometimes we feel that this is which way he is leaning, that he wants to have it his way, that he is planning his or her way only. And sometimes I know, and then, so when you become as simple as a child, when you do not, that when you become like a child, nobody will hurt you. Dada says that if I'm straight and simple like a child, when I don't deceive anyone, then nobody will deceive me, says Gnani Purush Dadashri. But if I become pure like a child, clean like a child, nobody will hurt me. At everywhere it feels like I feel that I do not want to value. You see, you should not make independent decisions, you should take the combined joint decisions in a meeting. Do you think that whatever you see is correct? No. Then why do you insist on it that whatever I see is correct? The other person may be correct too. Don't you think sometimes you may be wrong too? And therefore always doubt your own self, Hitesh, but don't doubt others, you see. Take everybody's advice and then move forward. Why should you brand somebody as at fault and then inferior or no less able to do the work that is assigned to all of you? Next one is Jai Sachidananda Deepakbhai. And it has been said that without without the grace of the Dada, you cannot remain in Agna. What does it mean by that? When you follow the five Agnas, then Dada is pleased, and therefore there is when Dada is pleased, there is more grace, and more grace leads to more ability to be in five Agnas, and more being in five Agnas will be more grace. It's a cycle that runs on itself. Grace and five Agnas are committed. When your Nishchay and capital is there that I want to be in the Agnas, then you will be able to remain as the S capital self. And whatever, if a teacher gives a homework to all the children, some children do the homework very nicely, so the teacher will automatically pay more attention to the child who does the homework very well as opposed to the child who does not even bring his homework. And so that means you have done your homework, and therefore then there is, and that is how the progress that happens. Shall I ask one more question? Having caught a mistake in Samaik, how can I proceed forward? That behind the mistake is negative intellect, and behind negative intellect is negative opinion. And having seen the opinion, how can I move forward? Apply the five agnas, and the opinion will dissolve. Opinions are there because you are not in agna. When you are in agna, the opinion isn't there at all. This is relative, and she is pure soul only. That's all. Nobody is. I'm moving away. Let me, and then ask the energies from Dada to become free from this. Speak to file one and then break the opinions. You see, if so, If somebody,
5 વર્ષ પછી કોકના લગ્નમાં જઈને, "આ તમે મારા કપડાં બગાડ્યા, તમારી
is,
પાસે
is
નહીં આવ્યું."
if some in the train which is moving very, well, in the train somebody vomits and your clothes are spoiled. 5 years later, if you meet the same person, will you be avoiding that person? No. This is, yes, yes, see, whatever the vomiting that's happened is, just because he did it yesterday doesn't mean that he is going to continue to be like that tomorrow. A person is a thief, person tells a lie, person does what he does on the basis of what he sees and what his circumstances are, what his situations are. But if we hang on to our opinions, then we are carrying on our own opinions, continuously, whereas the other person may have become free from it altogether. Next one is Vinod by Darji. Vinodini. I do not have the intentions, but as soon as I have a thought, I become Tanmayakar or become the body mind form. But you see, my intentions also get bad, and then I have the thoughts. Can you sit in the Samaik? No, I don't sit. Are you doing some Pratikraman? Yes. Yes, so spend some time for Pratikraman sign. Just as you take time to take a bath and a shower, you have to take that much time to do a bath and a shower of this inner body complex, you see. Because sit down and say from morning till now, on about whom did I have negative thoughts, whatever, let me just do Pratikraman. And just from your mind, put it on paper and then do the Pratikraman and then be done with it. And then you say, I forget. Then no, do it again. Our experience is that slowly we need to go to the, we slowly we need to have the vision of the self, Shuddhatma, pure vision of the self, and also positive vision in the relative, you see. Positive. Because the solution is that against one negativity, you have to see one positivity. It is a mathematical way of Deepakbhai that is giving now. If you see one negative, see one positive. And proceed further. Do you know why you get negative thoughts? Because of your egoism, because you believe that I am this, and I'm better than her, superior than her, the other people are nothing. Because you have risen superior in your ego, therefore everybody else is below you, and that is why you need to have this approach. First from the, and try and let it flow from your mind onto a piece of paper, and then ask for the energies for the other to become free from this. And therefore, but the thoughts will come, you cannot stop the thoughts, but you can keep it separate and then settle them with equanimity, you see. And next is Vinod Darji. My question is that Niruma has said so many times in her cassettes that and whenever I am alone, I remember everything. Apparently he has lost somebody. And but my home has gone to my two younger brothers, and I feel that I have not been treated well. Would you please give me some kind of a spiritual answer so I can become free? Are you having any difficulty with eating food? No. Do you have? No. I get food. Yes, you have. Yes, I get food. Do you have the money to buy vegetables for tomorrow? Yes. Enjoy. Yeah, your brothers have not received. They may have received the home, but you have received. You have received the millions of dollars worth of the soul. You have received, and you must have brought that moksha in the from past life, that you got moksha in this life, and they asked for the home, so they got home. So why should you feel unhappy? You should talk to Vinod and say that you got Dada. He is the Lord of the 14 worlds. We have got this treasure of this entire universe, and we have the treasure of the Gnan. This temporary treasure will remain here, but which one is more valuable? Dada. Therefore, then remain in bliss. Then he. Yes, I can remain in the bliss. And then you also have to kind of say that you should don't get depressed. You see, you also lift him up also. Hmm. Sharat Ben and Savita Prajapati Thangad, two more questioners announced. Madhu Ben Ahmedabad, Q&A session going on. Jai Sachidanand. I want to go to Moksha. I want to go to Mahavidi Kshetra. I want to be with Lord Simandar. I always attend all Janmajayanti. I have left everything. I have left all illusories. But when the files come, I forget everything. Who are they? Well, my girlfriend comes, or some girls, or my daughters, or when I say when all the way says, so when they says I've left everything, but when they come I forget myself. But they don't want to come to satsang. Why don't you bring them to satsang? As soon as they come inside, show them Niruma TV. Everybody see Niruma's talks. Everybody. When I go to satsang, they tease me that, oh, here she goes now to satsang. So then you send silent signals to their things, because her girlfriends tease her that she's going to satsang. No, make the phone call to the pure soul within those people, you see. Oh, pure soul within them, let them attain the pure energies of the self only. And when I do the Charan Vidhi at home, when my son and when my grandchildren come, the grandchildren disturb me when I'm doing Charan Vidhi. And then I cannot do the Charan Vidhi. No, then do you think the grandchildren are going to live with you forever? After they leave, you can resume the Charan Vidhi. And you can teach them Dada Bhagwan Sanjay Jekar Ho, treat them three mantra slowly. And you also, because you also, when you do it, also your satsang also happens. You have to turn the children, do not change their attention. Yeah, turn the children towards satsang, you see. Next one. Jai Sachidanand, Madhuben, Kiran Soni. This morning you talk about Hemlata Ben and Bhupendra Bhai, some Hemlata Ben, and I felt like what their example was exactly my story too. I have 35 years of service. I am a teacher in higher secondary school, and now 6 months are left only. But all my money goes to my husband only. There's my salary is 50,000 and more than 50,000. Is your husband here? If he's here, he's not here. But he does not give me. I'm earning the money, but he does not give me the money. He does not let me spend my own money. Even if I need 1,000, he gives me only 200 rupees. Isn't it good? That means your moh is dying. Your illusory attachment for him is burning. Is it not? This is what you had. This was the contract that you had made in the last life, Madhuben. Finish this account for one life, and then you finish it, and then in the next life you'll have permanent bliss. And be grateful to the husband. But I need whatever I need. The washing machine he doesn't want to repair the washing machine. He does not want to buy another washing machine. You should just get it done. But it's like this. Slowly you have to settle the file with equanimity. Yeah. 100 years ago we did not have washing machines in our country. And now this way, develop your muscles by doing it with your hands. You should just say that. You see, you just have to, you are somebody, you are your servant in your own home, is it not? But just illiterate women are using smartphone, and I'm not using a smartphone. Aren't you very? Don't you have good luck? You see, when all of this is going away, but you're saying, she says Madhu doesn't want anything, but it says, but Madhu doesn't want it, but you want it. You see, other people are telling me that you should just just make sure that I don't want to return to this life again. Why are you listening to the people, other people? But whenever I ask for something, whenever I ask, whenever I ask for anything, he just says in a loud voice and he suppresses me completely. So that means you should just understand what kind of karma you must have bound in your last life that you are being treated like this in this life. And says, and then is he here? Then he doesn't want to come. He keeps on saying that I don't want to come, but you are forcing me to come. But none of this money or etc. all is going to come with you. You should be happy that you have attained this religion, this true religion. You see, you have gone through countless lives. You have countless husbands like this. You have had countless wives like this, and yet you are not waking up. You need to understand one more. Now I'm saying I used to be in the same kind of bondage too, but I felt that it's, if I had stolen something from a museum and if I'm put in jail for 2 years, then I will in the prison I'm ensure that I will never steal. You see, in this way, and because and you in this life you are in this jail of this world because you saw somebody's husband, somebody's son, somebody's job, somebody's car, and that is why you have stolen all of these things. That is stealing, is the stealing in the last life, and that is why all of this has come in this life to you. You see, otherwise, and if you do not like to hear, if people talk about you negatively, you can use earplugs. You see, but he says otherwise you can say let me listen to what you're saying, please. If you do you want to do you want to listen to the gnani or do you want to listen to the people? Then listen to the gnani. Yes, yes, but a lot of people used to say, why are you not taking a lot of people getting married? And so then I used to say, find me a girl, then I will definitely get married. You see, okay, is he worried about himself or is he worried about me? People are worried about themselves only, but because they cannot decrease their pain, then therefore they burn other people. Why should you get burnt because people are unhappy around you? Only unhappy people say negative things. Happy people never say negative things in life, you see. So, why should you sink? You see, you are floating. You're. If somebody says you're stupid, you can say I know I'm stupid. You see the people. You are the ones with intellect. All of you have the sons and daughters. Now but you should understand. You could just say you're correct by I am correct by my viewpoint is always correct because I have the viewpoint of the enlightened one. You see. And then when I asked him, why are you not giving me the money? He says that you give away your money. No, you don't have to give to Dada. Dada doesn't. Dada, I want to give 10 lakhs to you. Dada, I'm surrendering everything that I want to you. Dada is not hungry for money. Dada is hungry for bhav, intentions, you see. But do not hurt your husband. Whatever he is, do not hurt him. Do not stay in love and stay positive, clear of the negative. Yes, yes. In cases he is taking care of me, say positive. Say, don't call him a miser. Don't call him greedy. Yes. I have one more question. When it comes, we'll talk about it. Okay. Yes. Kiran Soni is the next question. Kiran Soni is the next question. And then next one is Kirti Bhai Roghani. And then the next one is Gnandev Sharma from Gandhi Dham. Jai Sachidanand Deepakbhai. In the current era of the time cycle, Jai Sachidanand. In the 84 million coming and going in birth and death, what is the tomorrow you will get it. Tomorrow you will attain the state between 4 to 8 p.m. Remain here. You will get you will get the confirmed reserved ticket for moksha. When sin, the weight of sin increases on this earth, on this Kali Yuga, then when will Satyug will come? Do you want to bring it externally or internally? Tomorrow it will come inside you. It's a guaranteed that Satyug will be there inside you tomorrow after the Gnan Vidhi. Because you see, if you got yellow glasses, you'll see yellow. If you got, when your vision is clear, then you will see everything as it is. You just have to change. Yeah, you have to see the eyeglasses of Dada, or remove the yellow vision, the yellow glasses of Dravya Karma. See, that is called Dravya Karma. Jai Sachidanand. Shall I say it? I will not see this. I will not see on that shore, and nor will I. I will continue to see only. I will continue to see only on this great celebration of the Dada Bhagwan, my love filled, my highest love to all Mahatmas. I'd enjoyed. I enjoyed your happy birthday. This time I thought, when he is in front of me, then I will enjoy Diwali. But I'm saying in Hindi that I enjoyed Diwali and Dev Diwali. And then I have lit the lamp of Deepak. I want to enjoy. I want to give you all the. Now, I have, my question is with you. Will you please? Friends, at home, everywhere there is all kinds of divisiveness in the mind as well as divisiveness in opinions. Will you please help me? If you remain as Gnan Dev, that is his name, then your ego will arise. So the best thing is to remain as the self. Remain as who you really are, as capital, and therefore don't enter into any kind of viewpoint, because viewpoint leaves bhav and viewpoint leads to opinions. I agree with you, he says, but when we are in front of other people, and when we do not pay attention to them, we just, even when we do not agree with them, we do not have any expectations from the people. Is it possible that all the time we are at fault? No. It's not a question of finding fault or who is right or who is wrong, but instead have the vision that he is pure soul and I'm pure soul. Why ever enter into any kind of judgments about who is right and who is wrong? The instruction is remain, be Shuddh and remain Shuddh and see Shuddha only. Even though when I try to go walk the path of Dada, I cannot control the self only, small SCLF. No, key, not to control the small SCLF. That which is under the control of some other authority, how can you really control it at all? The Prakriti is discharging, you see, and therefore, when you go to bed, can you control your breaths at night when you're sleeping? Therefore, he says, and then, in other words, he's singing a song of Hindi song. He says, when you cannot change anything, therefore change it internally towards moksha only. So change internally, and therefore, yeah, that is correct, says Deepakbhai. It's internal. Now he says, I am success. When there is merit karma, there is success. When there is sin karma effect, then there is failure. So don't even look for, say, success or failure. The correct way is agnas of Gnani Purush Dadashri, on Hindi, agyas of the Gnani Purush Dadashri. That is all. Changing No. Do you know? The important thing is to settle the file with equanimity by seeing the Shuddh and being the Shuddha, seeing the pure and being the pure. Jai Sachidanand, the next one. In Samayik, I see that expectation is the reason why there is the divisiveness in minds. Are you keeping the expectation or is he keeping the expectations? I keep it. Therefore, you should just become free. You should say when your expectations are not fulfilled, that is vyavasthit. That is before Gnan. Now after Gnan, there is not a question of now you are not even the owner of the expectations. Now you have to become free from the accusations that you gave to the other person, and you see you just become free from that. You see, by doing pratikraman. And those who are dead, supposing how should I do the pratikram for those people with whom I had divisiveness due to separation of opinions and minds? You can do it through pratikram and send this pure signals to the Shuddhatma Bhagwan of that person and also release them from this. Also, next one. Induba Jadeja Rajkot. Patel Savitriben Naroda. Are they here? Do you have a microphone? Jai Sachidan. Kiran Bensoni. No matter how good we are with the other person does not keep his bargain. Now, how shall I settle the file with equanimity? The other person is not nice to me. No matter how nice I am there with the other person. Who decides that my conduct is good? You yourself are the judge, right? I do it my best way. No matter. Don't you think he must not like something in that worldly interaction? Therefore, you should understand that whatever you have sent to him in the past, it is still acting up. If some is in other words, if somebody is paying money back to your neighbor and not paying your money, that means the accounts are different. The same person has different accounts with one person he has the account of rag, and one person he has the account of dvesh, and the one with the account with the rag he will give them pleasure. The same person, if he has got an account of dvesh with you, then he will hurt you. You should just accept that this is my account. You should accept it, credit it. Do not have any expectations. Therefore, if I am better with him, she will be better. These are all just know that karma is ending. That is all. Nothing else is happening. You see, this worldly interaction is an account, and you see, whatever you have given will come back to you, and which you are not supposed to give anymore. Otherwise, it will remain pending. You see, if no, in marriage times, you give 51 pieces of laddus to somebody, that means you'll get 51 back. When the marriage happens in his family, that is how it is in India. You send gifts, and the similar amount of gifts will come to you when his daughter is getting married. Everybody keeps an account in India around marriage time. Now, next one. Kamta Panchal Ahmedabad. 2 more announced. Jai Sachidan Pujyashri. Because of divisiveness of differences in opinion in the family, despite doing a lot of pratikraman, it continues to happen again. Isn't the pratikraman true? The pratikraman is correct, but the account is very sticky, and therefore you are on the correct thing. You'll have to continue to do pratikraman. That's all. And are you seeing the other person as flawless? You see, you're saying flawless through the Agna 1, Agna 2, but the intellect sees the fault in 50 different ways, and therefore you have to enter into pratikraman. You see the flawless only. Is it a matters of money? It is a matter of pride. It is a matter of illusory attachment. You want it, she doesn't want it, etc. You see, and therefore you keep on seeing him at fault, and therefore you really need to get the release from that. Thank you. Now next one. Jalpa Sudani. Yes, Sachidanand. My mother-in-law is a follower of Krishna, and our family is a follower of when we are followers of Lord Simandar. So what should I do when mother-in-law comes? But you see, you should not change. You should just continue. Tell her to sit, and you continue doing, and this is much better. Yes. You see, this is Pratyaksha. You see, do the arti. Yes, you can also do when mother-in-law does the arti of Lord Krishna, you should join in. That is also Pratyaksh. You see, Dada Bhagwan has arranged this. I do not understand all of these questions and answers that are going on, she says. Doesn't matter. One day you'll get. Right now, correct any hurt that is happening to anyone in the home. You see, right now, become filled with love. Do not see mistakes of others. Do not point out mistakes of others. Serve with love. Serve with the heart. That's all. Jai Sachidanand. Hansa Soni, Jai Sachidanand. I had written about my son. He has a problem with his eye. What should I do? He has a. Then you have to show him to the doctor. Yeah. And then 1 hour, make him recite 1 hour Dada Bhagwan Asim Jai Jaikar Ho. Then just send Pratma. Do Aartis Asim Jai Jaikar Ho. Is he the little boy with you? Yes, and make him enter into Aarti, Asim Jai Jaikar, etc. Lot of antarai will break, lot of obstructions will break, you see. So it's important to do Aartis and Asim Jai Jaikar Ho when there is. Hemaben Rakhadia Ahmedabad. Jai Sachidanand Pujyashri. I have a 5-year-old daughter. All day long I have a divisiveness of opinions with her because she's arguing so much. She's continuously arguing with me. She does not agree with me. And then I end up with divisiveness with her, and I'm matbed with her, and also anger, and I sometimes even hit her. You should not give her. You should just say, "Let me read Dada, and then I will give you an answer." And start Aarti Asim Jai Jaikar in the home, and then place her in little MHT, baby MHT. Then those didis will give her answers. You don't have to give the answers as a mother. Do you have? Yes. If it's not in Dhoraji, then go to Jetpur. Can you teach her something so that she will learn something in the home, and then at home read and focus on Dada material, Niruma, parents and children study what Niruma is saying, and then answer the child. There are so many cassettes, and there are so many satsangs with children too. Their cassettes are also available. This is science where even the conflicts with the children will also improve. You do not need to become angry at all. You do not need to become irritated. If you become irritated, it means you have not understood the Gnan properly. She is not a 5-year-old. She is an 85-year-old woman who has come from the past life. And so do not hurt her ego. Yeah. Okay, says be in Vinay to them. Yes, you should encourage that. Yeah. Yes, if you should. And she is asking all kinds of questions, so you should encourage her. She is very, very intellectual, and she is asking all kinds of questions. That means your revolutions are much lesser than that. It looks like she is arguing with me as if she is an 85-year-old. She is trying to teach me, and therefore you should need to turn it in the right direction. Yes. What you're saying is very good. Let me give it some thought. And she even talks like an old person only. Then why do you need to get angry? Just turn her with love. My child, let me understand a little more, and therefore I'll answer you. Let me write down. And then we'll ask that question in Dada Bhagwan Satsang, you see. And then take some of these games of children. You see, there are so many games of children available at the back, you see. Dada Bhagwan Foundation is selling so many games of children that are spiritually based, and you can try that, you see. And if you cannot, and do not abuse your child with physical hurt or anything like that, that is dead wrong. You're not supposed to do that. And she is teasing everybody. She is teasing others, and she's is constantly teasing us. And then she's hyperactive, and she's acting as a wise one, and she keeps trying to get attention of other people by pulling their clothes, etc. No, encourage the positive, but then everybody thinks that she is a busybody. You see, when she goes this one, then you beat her up, right? But you know, you see, but you do not beat the child because you want to because of your own pride, because you want her to appear good in front of other people. That is wrong. You're trying to preserve your sense of what is right and wrong in this your society, and that is your pride, and get rid of that. Don't beat the child. Treat her gently. These are all hyperactive machines. The body is small, but their mental revolutions are much higher than ours. They only love will win them, nothing else. But if you become irritated, then both will get spoiled. The machinery will crash. Both machines will crash with suffering. So just turn them with the right way. Now just watch just buy all the cassettes of Niruma, and also, and then read how Dada deals with love in with parent-children relationships. It's very, very important. Next one is Jaisa Jignasa Valsad and Sushila Ben Rathod. Two more being announced. Kanta Panchal. On small matters with people at home, divisiveness and matbhed happens. On very small matters, when the other person is hurt, matbhed has already happened, and therefore you need to turn it around. You need to do open pratikramans and just kind of move forward. And he talked about improving the current, improving the present, improving the present. Are you hurting anyone during the whole day? Then wash it off. As you wash off today, then you're staying in the present only. Have I hurt anyone through the mind, speech, or body? Then let me do pratikraman and pratyakyan. You see, and then I get very irritated. I get very irritated with the little children. And yes, and also the seva that I've got is also with little children, so I'm stuck with irritating situations only. Are you not? Yeah, you have to take care of them as if they are your neighbor's children also, and send signals to their pure souls. And the solutions are Arti, Asim Jejikar, Trimantra. Who knows Trimantra? Let us all. Who knows Netramaskar Vidhi? Teach them all of this thing, you see. And you see, this kind of values will go in and they will improve. In matters of money, I have divisiveness with wife and mother. So what are you going to do? Are you earning? I do get salary. If I give my salary to my mother, my wife gets upset. Oh, you gave all your money to your mother. Who was the three of you, and father also is there. So, but I give my. So, what happens if I give my salary to my mother? So then the mother will be upset. So then why don't you keep the money yourself, and as they need it, then give it. So don't give it to the wife and don't give it to the mother. Just give them 200 as then which, and then if there are why don't you just if I give half to mother and half to wife, then why don't you divide it 4 ways? 1 quarter to father, 1 quarter to mother, 1 quarter to wife, and 1 quarter to yourself. And then if you need it, then where will you go? And then you see, then your mother will say, go to your wife, and your wife says, go to your mother. Therefore, you need to keep some for yourself, and then you give to the mother and the wife. You see? Don't you understand? You need to keep something for yourself too. If you like it, then think about it. I don't have any insistence that this is the way you should do it. Next one. Namaskar, Pujyashri. Swami Vivekananda has said that wake up, become like lions, and be courageous, and you are the makers of your own destiny. And we say that SC is this thing. And so my husband asked this question. Whatever Vivekananda said was correct, and what we have said is also correct. When what is being taught in engineering college is different from what is taught in medical school and what is taught in art school. In there, you see, here we have a different knife, we have a different kinds of weapons. This is the total. That is the engineering college. That is the college where this is a medical college. So this is different. You see, what is correct? What Vivekananda is saying is correct. Awaken and become courageous, and you and sculpt your own. Be the doers of your own destiny. But but we are in the now we're saying that awaken as a self, and be the destiny maker of your own moksha. Our seat has changed. Our seat has changed on that. They are on the other side of the line of demarcation. Then therefore they have to do that. We are, that is the engineering college. This is a medical college. That's all. All right. Vibhuti Morbi is the next question. Heartiest namaskar, Pujyashri. I have a question about service. I have the knowledge, but sometimes because have you taken Gnan? I am just come. I've come here for tomorrow take Gnan. He says sometimes I have negative towards the ones. You see, because you are doing service with this sense of I am doing it, therefore you get tired. But now, once after tomorrow, after the Gnan Vidhi, the doer of the seva will be separated from you, and therefore when you will not be as affected when the service gets spoiled or whether it improves. You see. I have I I I have 95-year-old grandparents and then 75-year-old parents, and I've left them and come here, and I am listening to for a year and about 2 months only. In 2012 you had come to Valsad, and there was at that time I had attended the satsang of this is on this major equation of the Janmajayanti. I feel that I will I have a question about Gnanvidhi. I want the Gnanvidhi, but I have a lot of expectations of the Gnanvidhi. So without any efforts, will I able to attain the soul? And don't I have to have any kind of conduct or any kind of no, any kind of pre requisites? No. So that is all belongs to the Prakriti. Once you get the S capital self, then you will have the highest conduct. You will get automatically. You say there is, the conduct of the body has got zero value, or and it's a value only as far as this body is there. Whereas the eternal conduct of the self, is everybody getting the S capital self? Look how many people are. Everybody is rested. So yes, because everybody, yes, it will remain for you. And when you talk about asking for energy, I feel, don't you think the intent is much more stronger than the energy intent is much stronger than the and asking for the energy? It is true, but Don't you think that when you ask for the energies, you see, when you try to still the boat when you are in the water, don't you require much more energy as opposed to when you are on solid grounds and you will still the boat? And so once you are on the solid grounds, then you'll be able to still the boat very well, you see. All right. Jai Sachidanand Deepakbhai, little child. What do you want to? Whenever I go to bed, some kind of negative thoughts come. What kind of negative thoughts come? Do you think you feel like that the fall will fall on you or something like, or there'll be a ghost? No. What kind of negative thought? Give me an example. What is the negative thought that you get? Or tell Dada, then I will sell the prayer to Pratna. Tell me what is. Or the cat will come and bite me. What is the negative thought? Tell me what negative thought. So I have not done my homework, and then the teacher will become angry with me. Only on one day you don't do the lessons, right? You only occasionally. So then why teacher will understand that sometimes the homework is not completed, you see. And then so you have paid excessive or the extension on TV and started running. Why do you miss the lesson? He has given so much lesson to do. But you have so much energy, right? You can do so much energy, right? You don't have so much energy. Every other day you are able to do, right? And then ask Dada Bhagwan, give me the energy to do my lessons very well and to do my homework very well and do a lot. Jai Sachidanand. Yeah. You are worried about being insulted. That is what you are more worried about. Now you have to do really. Now you have to ask for the energies and pray to the pure soul of the teacher. Okay. You're worried about the teacher being angry with you. You see, so your problem is pride, says Deepak Bhai. 3-4 more people are now. Jayantilal, Mehta, Gandhi Dham. Amit Thakkar Anjar. Arun Kumar Adipur. Dipali Palan in Anjar. And these people have given the questions, but then they've gone. This must be questions from yesterday. Haribhai Adipur. Please speak up. What is your name? The problem that I try to resolve, that same problem continues to come in front of me. This is because you have not settled with equanimity. When you settle it with this equanimity or with rag dvesh, then it will continue to happen again. When you settle it with equanimity, it will not come away. See, the old one is coming here to die. You are, but it keeps on coming again and again. The path of knowledge. Are you going to take? Are you coming for Gnan? It is the inner light. The Gnan Vidhi will help you. And a lot of people will come tomorrow for the Gnan Vidhi. Yeah, I have heard that in every little grain the Lord resides. Lord resides in every grain. Yeah, good. The Lord is who we are, but we do not know who He is, and therefore we say that I am a particle of the Lord. But when you become absolutely established in the experience that I am the Lord, I am God, I am Lord God, that I am the absolute self, that is the beginning of the conviction. And as the experience increases, then you will become that, you see. So what happens in the Gnanvidhi is that you have the 100% conviction that that is who you are. Next one. Maniram Parik. Speak up. Today, every human being has got some worry or the problem. And all that running around in this world, every human being is running after Somebody is worried about his children, somebody illness, somebody for the parents who are sick, etc. Everybody is worried about something or the other. There are all kinds of questions, but I have one question. I have a lot of questions along these lines, but you are allowing only one question. My question is this: all these worries that are here, but people, but nobody worries about his own self. You see, they worry about those that are whose, like children, family, etc. Nobody cares about his own self. Do you think this worries, is it necessary? Instead of worrying, Dadash, just be careful about them. Take good care of them. You see, take care of the body, take care of the job, take care of the work, take care of the parents, take care of family, etc. Keep it in balance and normality. Do not get over excessively occupied. You have to take care of the body too. You have to take. Do not get excessively involved with the business to the detriment of your body, or do not be involved in somebody else's service to the detriment of your own self. I love your program so much. Therefore, I have come here, and my highest namaskars to everyone here. I don't want to speak. And then the next one is Naresh Kalidas Anjar. Bhavna Ben Gandhidham. Amit Chakar Anjar. What do you want to ask? I have written it to you, sir. My mind is not. My mind is restless. I do want to be in God only. No, I have taken the Gnani. You see, this is just, be blissful that you are on the right path, and then it will come. Remain. What Nishchay have you made of which God? Swaminarayan Bhagwan, then move forward. Simada Swami. You see, in other words, if you had gone 100 miles wrong in the wrong direction, he'll have to reverse back 100 miles. Depends on, we don't know in previous life how far you have gone, but this is the right God, right path, and right goal. All of this is correct, you see. Do you want to ask anything? I want to ask that when I took Gnan, I had got the Charanvidhi book, and then Dada, and then I got that picture, you see, and he's a follower of Lord Swaminarayan. I listened to satsang, but I let the photograph of Dada and Nisimada Swami in the river let it flow. You think that Sahajanand Swami, Dada Bhagwan, and Swaminarayan Bhagwan and Simada Swami are separate. Krishna, by the real nature, Lord Krishna is the same. The elemental level is the same as Sahajanand Swami, the originator of the Swaminarayan faith. You see, and so inside the Lord is the same. Sachidanand the same. We say Jai Sachidanand, they say Jai Swaminarayan. But it is really the same only. But with you see, if you take the Gnan Vidhi again, you see, if you take it again, you see, don't throw the photograph in the river, because they'll find plenty of Mahatmas to take away the picture of the things. Yes, yes. Just everywhere, avoid clashes, you see, and you can follow Swaminarayan path in the relative, but you see, understand this beautiful. I'm just listening. Both will be very happy. Yes, Lord Swaminarayan will be very happy that you have come on the path. If you are going Swaminarayan, oh, yes, if you say, he himself has said, he has himself written that if you really want to know the self, then you need to go to the Satpurush, the one who is. Yes. Sajanand Swami, who is the actual originator of Swaminarayan Bhagwan, they call him Swaminarayan Bhagwan, just as they have called Dadashri Dada Bhagwan. That work carries on, but he'll be very happy that you have gone to a Sat Purush to get the knowledge of the self. And the echoes are dependent on the kind of speech that is enunciated, and therefore we say that if you go to a well and you say you're a thief, the bell will echo and say you are a thief, you're a thief. In the same way, when you accuse somebody of something, when you hurt somebody through your words, then when you are jealous of somebody, when you're jealous and envious, and then you talk negatively of somebody, then you are hurting your own self, because the world is the echo. You see, if you say the positive will come to you. When you say the positive will come to you. When you say the negative will come to you. You see. So this is how it is. And when you open up your mistakes, when you suppress your mistakes, when you don't open them up, then you see those are when you open it up, it's just like, you see, it is like Kapoor. It is like, you see, where do you open up your mistakes? The one who is 2 degrees above you, the one who is can guide you, give in the right direction, that is where you need to open up your mistakes, you see. And it is like Kapoor. Kapoor is a substance, when you burn it, there is no ash at all. It just burns and then there is no ash at all. In the same way, and these Aptaputras and Aptaputris are such that they will help you and they will guide you and they will let you become free from your mistakes, you see. I have one more. How do we know that penance is happening inside? Yes, you will know it, will you not? Tap means there is a, when you become repentant on your own mistakes, that is called tap. When somebody insults you, and at that time when you go against the prakriti, your own self, and say, no, I don't want to get back at him, when I want to settle with equanimity, then the inner penance will arise. You see, there will be a sense of burning inside. There will be a sense of one when remain separate from the results of the Prakriti. The Gnan will say, I want to remain. Prakriti wants to go fight more, and the Gnan will say, no, no more fights. I want to remain in equanimity. The Prakriti is showing negative. The Gnan will say, no, I want to settle with equanimity. That is called tap, you see. There is a divergence in what the Prakriti wants versus what the Gnan says, you see. That is called tap. So, Swami Jadav, what is Chogam? Yes. Soham. What is Soham? In those days, they say Soham. I am that. So that in those days, they used to say, Soham means I am that. Because in those days, they used to say Soham, Shoham. Now we are saying modern languages, Hu Shuddhatma Chu, I am pure soul. You see. Now Dadashri has given us a modern language. The old language was Soham, Soham. Hu Shuddhatma Chu, Hu Shuddhatma Chu. Nada is separate, Uva is separate. Hu Shuddhatma Chu, I am pure soul. You see, Jai Sachidanand. Okay, now let us now. What do you want to ask? Hari Bhai. I am afraid of coming to satsang. My parents who might become upset with me. He says, you are not old enough to come to satsang. I do work and I tell a lie and come here. It'll be okay. When you tell a lie for the soul, then it's okay. But be careful. When I used to be your age, I used to come there. I used to have a lot of oppositions, but now I'm coming. And now everybody is saying that now the star has been born in my family. That's how they say. Before, the very people who used to say this is wrong, this is wrong. Deepakbhai is from a Jain family who was totally opposed to Deepakbhai coming to Gnani Purush Dadashri and Niruma. But he kept on coming. But when you're doing the mistake for the soul, then it is okay. But to the extent that you have hurt those people, you can do pratikraman inside. You see, in no life can you get this. This is magnificent. You will no life can you get such a knowledge. And in this life you have received this knowledge and this satsang. Therefore, be careful. Don't make suggestions. Don't make it open to us. and just come here, do a sincere, please the people in the family, and try to help everyone else, and make the adjustments at the time of satsang, and take the chance of the satsang, and at least definitely come for the Gnan Vidhi, come to the Gnan, do come here to do the darshan. When I had problem in Fuji, I could not come. I have taken 2 days off and I'm going to come. Very good. Tomorrow you're going to take the Gnan way tomorrow. And then remain in the Gnan. And then, then do the Pratikramana Pratnas, and then being in Gnan, send the silent signals to everyone. All your obstructions will break. Is the guarantee of the Gnani and the positive words of the Gnani. We need some volunteers for Mahatmas. They are being now. Deepakbhai is now leaving. Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand. Okay, so now we're going to stop this.